Margaret, are you posing?
Google Earth. Always taking pics.
You might consider making that walk. Sharing that morning with...
What?
You led me to believe that such an offer would not be unwelcome.
No, she didn't.
A London girl would have known not to talk of wedding days in such ambiguous terms.
No, she just doesn't like your stupid face. She coughed. She's gonna die.
Hey, what a business, eh? For a man to uproot his wife and child to come all the way to Milton. Conscience or no conscience, that's strange behaviour.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about her father that way.
Oh.
Dear Edith, I'm pleased to report that we've replaced the horrible wallpapers with altogether more agreeable colours.
That's fascinating. Margaret, when you see a large crowd headed towards you, you keep walking.
Come in, Margaret, come in. Meet my new friend and first proper pupil, Mr. Thornton.
Oh, so cute!
But it does have some pleasant parks.
You mean cemeteries?
There was a clergyman, of course.
A basket? What would we want the basket? With little enough to put in it.
Our staircases are wider than the whole width of this room.
Shut up, Fanny.
She's very proud of Milton. Dirty, smoky place that it is. I can't wait to leave.
Subtle, Fanny. This cannot possibly get more awkward.
But Mr. Hale is no longer a clergyman, I thought.
Then again, maybe it can.
Don't worry, Mother. I'm in no danger from Miss Hale.
Famous last words.
Mr. Thornton has been admiring our newly redecorated rooms, Maria.
Oh, yes, Mr. Thornton. Well, there wasn't a great deal of choice.
Oh my god, why can't you just take the freaking compliment?
We masters are not all the same, whatever your prejudice against Milton men and their ways.
I've seen the way you treat your men.
I think you gave Mr. Thornton real offence by refusing to take his hand.
Yeah, now he's sad. Way to go.
Welcome.
Is this Newsies?
This is the first time we have ever gathered together.
Even though we ain't got hats or badges, we're a union just by saying so. And the world will know.
What stops someone else from selling our pay?
Well, what's up with them?
Some of them don't hear so good.
Well, them will so good.
No, we can't beat up kids in the street. It'll give us a bad name. Can't get any worse.
Voucher, but every time he talks, his voice gets higher.
It's all right. Some of you talking brave.
Nicholas here earns, what, 15, 16 shillings a week? He's only 3 to keep on it. My wife's sick.
Can we all appreciate this beautiful tracking shot? And that beautiful profile? What is it with these people and looking out windows?
Your mother has kindly given me the name of a doctor.
You're ill?
Chill, Thornton. Seriously, what's with the windows?
You would let us alone. We might perhaps see her merits and like her.
I'm sure I never could.
She's so upset she moves one chair down. I relate to Margaret on a spiritual level. She's always tired.
What do you think, Miss Hale? Surely you don't condone the strike.
Fanny, what are you getting at?
I believe this poor starving fellow works at Marlborough Mills, doesn't he, Margaret?
Mr. Bell, what are you getting at?
Surely to give a dying baby food is not just a question of logic.
Mrs. Thornton, I really must congratulate you on these magnificent, table settings.
What a superbly featured room and what excellent boiled potatoes.
Try to stop her panicking.
Miss Hale.
What?
Where is Miss Hale?
She has gone home.
What?
I'm asking you not to go.
Is there an opposite of shipping? Like a no TP?
I know I've never found myself in this position before.
Oh,
Please don't go any further.
Excuse me?
I can't believe it. It's not the way of a gentleman.
Have you seen his cravat? He is posh.
I understand you completely.
No!
Oh my gosh, they crossed the line. No, seriously, they crossed the line.
No one loves me. No one cares for me but you.
Over drama much?
Who is she that she dares to reject you?
No.
Cinnamon roll, too good for this world.
Margaret, you must visit Marlborough Mills and ask after Mrs. Thornton and thank Mr. Thornton for this most gracious gift.
What?
All young women must have their
His nose is red and his eyes are puffy. This poor baby has been crying. Somebody give him a hug. Dang it, Bessie, this is not the time.
Don't you think we can bring about an end to strikes?
Not in my lifetime.
What?
My brother is interested in dabbling in cotton.
I'm not sure I'm the one to speak to. I'm not sure I'd know how to dabble.
Don't you think, Thornton? Doesn't Miss Hale live well?
Punches lights out.
What? What?
What is with all those chairs?
This man Leonard's death is mixed up with Miss Hale, sir.
What?
I hope you realise that any foolish passion for you on my part is entirely over.
Yeah, okay. Sounds fake, but okay.
I won't listen to you anymore. I refuse to answer your questions, excuse me.
What?
Was Miss Hale the woman that told you to come to me? You might have said.
And you'd have been a bit more civil.
Look back.
Look at the man.
Look back at me.
I mean, how can you not? He's so beautiful.
No, you don't quite understand. I rather hoped you would wish to look after me as well.
What?
For once, you must admit I was right. If you'd have invested in Watson's scheme, you'd have made thousands. Enough to get you out of trouble.
Not the time, Fanny.
Admit it. And I think you can think again about Anne Latimer. I'm sure she won't have you now.
Whomst?
Thought she might have gone to Spain.
Spain? Why would she go there?
Well, to see her brother. Now he's her only family.
She doesn't have a brother. He was her brother.
No one ships Margaret and Thornton more than Higgins.
Of course. Whatever I may do, I'm at your service. Always.
No.
Now,
He's not even listening to a word she's saying.
you were to take this money.
Your hands are cold.
He's touching the spot the rock hit her.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
No! 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 No!
Henry,
Don't look so disappointed. She was never into you.
Coming home with me?
Yeah, she is. Wait a sec. What about all her stuff back in London?